Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Icewind Dale. When we last left off, we had set out the expedition to Khuldahar, but we were attacked by frost giants. Who caused an avalanche that killed pretty much everybody but us. Yes, so we were here at Khuldahar Pass, and we spent the entire time exploring, as I showed you. The multiple items you got from that one ogre. Hello, chicken. We found a strange...
It shall be done.
What's that orc? The ogre. That was the orc. The orc was here, the ogre's in here who has a headache. And we saved a little boy in here. Now, we shall head for Arch, because Khuldahar is not that far. Right here. As you can see here, we can't get to East Haven no more. It's blocked off. So we go here too. Hang on a second, actually. Because, I'm gonna go ahead and, just, turn the music down just a little bit. So you all can hear the subtitles. Okay. Hopefully this works. Alright, let's go.
As best I can.
Fighting their way through the goblin-infested valley of the pass, the survivors of the doomed East Haven expedition at last came upon the small hamlet of Khuldahar. Nestled within the roots of a massive oak tree, the tiny cottages were a welcome sight for the weary travelers. As the party approached the town, a warm breeze blew over them, chasing away the chill of the frozen pass, and carrying with it the sweet scent of cooking fires.
Anybody wants to read that? 8 hours. Alright, give me 1 second. Oh, so sorry. Oh, yeah, freaking allergy, man. Alright.
As you wish.
I am not the best at voices. Well, certain voices I'm good at, but certain things I'm not. Give me 1 second as I turn the music back up a bit. Because I do love the music, but sometimes they just do not get the right balance between the music and so you can hear the voices. Anyway, Nate. I knew you, Bacon. I just knew. Who are you, and how did you know we were coming? I'm Nate. Arundel said that help was on its way. I've been out here every day keeping a lookout for you. Where's the rest of the army? Are you just a scales or something? Sorry to disappoint you, but we're alone. Alone? It's elves and an army to help us. Arundel finds out just you. Help me, we're here to burn little boys who try to help. No. Who's Arundel? Arundel's my friend. He's the oldest, smartest man in the whole world. He can talk to animals, you know. Probably go see him. We want to talk to you, too. Very well. Where can we find this Arundel? He lives across the ridge on the other side of the brook. Let's look for the house with the 3 big rocks out front. Thanks, Nate. Farewell. And here is our, general store.
It shall be done.
You can sell all this stuff, like the keys and things like that, to this man. I went back and oh boy. I went back and grabbed all the crap that was back there since, yeah. Okay. Just gonna sell these shields here. I doubt we could get a better price for tiny shields. And they'll clear up some inventory space a bit. Because there is a mage's tower here. No, he cannot identify. I thought he could.
As you wish.
Is it up here? Hang on, damn it. Everybody, come on. Let's use our brains, please. Up here is a mage's tower where we can buy spells for David. And robes for David.
I see.
What's the we land on that? Who are you? Enoch, who are you? I am Malcolm Fireheart. Who lives here? Surely this tower cannot belong to you. No, tower belongs to Master. We not only servant. Clean tower, make beds, cook tasty food for Master. Master? Who is your master? Orbuck, the great, the master. Great wizard master is way next to the master, so when they heat up a wizard too. And wizard too. I see. Where may I find this great wizard? The master is in study. The door. Go ahead if you want to speak with the master. We not allowed in study. Master key. Every for magic's in there. Books, papers, and wizard things that we not understand. Thanks, we got farewell. Is Oric the Grey? Well now, what have we here? It's been a long time since I've had guests. Welcome. My name is Oric. What brings you to my house? I would like to ask you some questions about the disturbances in the past. Ah, yes, the disturbances. I'm afraid I cannot be much of help to you. I rarely do this tower for any reason, you see. My studies prevent me from taking an active interest in the affairs of the people of Khuldahar. The problems are no concern of mine. Oh. But you live in Khuldahar. How can you not care what happens to the people in its town? These people. I've had many homes. Khuldahar is not the first, and certainly won't be the last. It is unfortunate that these simple folk have been made to suffer so, but I have no desire to get involved. All that matters to me is my work. What's so important about your work? Excuse me. What is so important about your work? Everything! Knowledge is the one true source of power in this universe. Everything else is fleeting. I've spent years collecting these tomes and scrolls you see before you. They are my life's work, contained with the passages and the clues that may one day unlock the mysteries of an ancient, nearly forgotten arcane lore. What sort of arcane lore? My studies revolve around the arcane lore that deals specifically with the creation of mythals. A mythal is a powerful elven enchantment that is essentially a weave of protective magic that can be cast over a vast area. I've discovered numerous historical accounts of elven mages slaying such mythals for an entire city. Interesting. Tell me more. The details of the accounts are vague at best. The mages of the old kingdoms vanished long ago, retreating to the safety and isolations of the Isle of Evermeet. It seems that all their written knowledge of mythal enchantment has vanished with them. For over a decade I have traveled the realm, searching for remnants of this forgotten lore. This is what's brought me to Khuldahar. You think the answers you seek are here in Khuldahar? Not exactly. While exploring the fabled ruins of Mithranor, I came across an old tattered manuscript buried amongst the rubble of an abandoned library. The elven made several references to an elven outpost located somewhere within the spine of the World Mountains. Naturally, I came to this settlement, thus I have been unable to locate it. Well, if I come across any elven ruins, I'll be sure to let you know. I appreciate your interest. If, by some miracle, you found this lost elven outpost and happened upon any materials regarding mythals, please deliver them to me. I am willing to pay a handsome reward for your service. This will come in a bit later, but we want to purchase some spells. I see. Well, you've come to the right place. I certainly could provide you with a number of useful spells for your spellbook. Of course, I'm only willing to offer you certain spells. I fear much of the knowledge I possess is beyond your comprehension. Perhaps in the future, you would be worthy of such advanced knowledge. Yep. Sorry if that, I tried my best to do a voice for him. Whew. It sounded really dry. Right? Ugh. I have to work on it. Yeah, work on it. Okay. Alright. Ooh, yes, Azagon's Scorcher. Ray of Enfeeblement. Alright. Well, let's go to the man who actually can learn. Radiant Feeble is always good. So is Azagon's Scorcher. Mel's Acid Arrow. Mirror Image. Ooh. Ooh. Let me buy another scroll case. Why the fuck not? I'll just get those for now. For now. First things first. Because I might fuck this up. Alright, so we got to level 2. Spells ready. Should things happen? Arrows +1. Enough lore to now you don't need to use the identify spell for those. We will keep those. Move these over here to Malcolm and Oscar. God, I love this music. It's just hypnotic. Right here, I need to find this game's soundtrack. He's gonna need bullets. Alright, that's all we're gonna get for spells right now.
I see.
As I've said. Alright, go talk to Arundel. Now, one of these houses we're not going to go into, the main reason because it actually will start the Heart of Winter expansion. Why here in Khuldahar, I have no freaking clue, and why it even has that there, I do not know. But that is the case.
I'm ready.
I'm actually going to have her heal.
Yes.
Lay on hands yourself.
You just tell me what you need.
What is it you require? I see.
Alright. I wonder how they managed to do that inside of the roots of a tree.
Welcome. I've been expecting you for some time now.
Expecting us? How is that possible? We've only just arrived in town.
Yes, well, bad news travels upon swift wings in these mountains. I know about your expedition from Easthaven. I know why you are here, for it was I who sent for you.
You must be Arundel.
Yes, I am Arundel, known to some as the Arch Druid of Khuldahar. Though I invite you to dispense with the formalities and just call me Arundel, plain and simple. Titles tend only to serve one's own vanity and aren't really of much use in this small mountain community.
Very well. Tell me, Arundel. Do you know anything about the reports of disturbances in these mountains?
Yes. It was I who sent Hallister to Easthaven for help. His death weighs heavily upon my conscience. For not only was he a student of mine, but he was also a friend and trusted companion. He will be missed. As will Hrothgar and the other members of your expedition.
You Hrothgar?
Let us say I knew of him. Word of his deeds has reached even our small, isolated town. I also know that his death, tragic as it is, was no accident. Someone or something did not want your party to reach Khuldahar alive.
No, it definitely wasn't. When you said freaking frost giants to come and fuck everything up, you definitely know that ain't no accident. I said, someone went out for blood. to someone or something, I presume, is the reason you sent for help.
There are malevolent forces at work in these mountains. Forces that seek to undermine the delicate balance we druids have struggled to preserve for centuries.
Malevolent forces? Could you be more specific? Look, why don't you cease your teasing ramblings on the philosophy of nature and just tell me who's behind this nonsense? No. That is mean. Anyway, malevolent forces? Could you be more specific?
No, would that I could. The face of the evil remains hidden, but its presence is unmistakable. All about us, there are signs of its damaging influence on the balance. The unnatural weather, the recent rash of abductions, the numerous monster sightings in the pass. These all point towards something sinister. Even the animals sense something is amiss.
Hey, no, kid. Surprise, get down. Come on. Come down. Settle down, sweetie boy. Settle down, sweetie boy. Yes. Could you tell me more about these disturbances?
I can only tell you of what little I know. Which disturbances would you have me speak of?
The unnatural weather.
The weather in these mountains has always been harsh, but never like this. Fierce storms ravage the valley without warning, often lasting for several days at a time, before vanishing as quickly as they come.
Oh, that's nice.
It is barely midway into leafall, and yet the pass to the south has been snowed in entirely. Weather such as this is most unnatural. I can only tell you of what little I know. The weather, it is barely midway into leafall, and yet the pass to the south has been snowed in entirely. Weather such as this is most unnatural. Nature presents itself in cycles that are predictable by those who know what to look for.
Yeah, sorry about that. I did not mean to cut
tell
you
you
off.
of what... Oh,
The abductions.
yes. Terrible, terrible. At first, there were tales told by travelers of companions disappearing into the night, snatched up from their bedrolls as they camped along the narrow trail that winds through the pass.
That just sounds like normal things that happen in anything, really.
We did not think much of these tales, for such occurrences are not unheard of in these mountains.
Or in any D&D campaign.
Then one night, Conlan's boy, Sheemish, went missing. The next morning, the whole town searched for the boy, but turned up nothing. He was just gone, vanished, without a trace.
That is strange indeed.
The boy was just the first. Several nights later, another disappeared, Megan Potts, the local midwife. Her husband, Khalil, was grief-stricken to the point of madness. With barely a word to anyone, he snatched up his sword and marched off into the darkness after his wife. No one has heard from him since.
Yeesh!
And now, the abductions are occurring more frequently. Iden, the old innkeeper from the Evening Shade, was taken only 3 days ago. I can only... As I'm sure you have noticed by now,
I'll be right back.
there seems to be quite a few goblins about. It is not usual to see so many of their kind roaming the mountains so late in the year. It is almost as something has drawn them out of their holes, like carrion birds drawn to the scent of death.
Listen, you two, I'm trying to record. Very nice. Be nice, Angel. Okay, I'm back. Have to take care of doggies.
As if the goblins weren't enough, several giants have been spotted moving through the pass in groups as large as 10.
Well, I think that part was obvious for the freaking frost giants.
That many giants traveling together in such numbers indicates they are organized and are acting with a singular purpose. I have watched their activities closely. Their tracks trace a deliberate pattern through the mountains, almost as if they were on patrol.
Ooh.
Another thing, While I was out scouting the giants, I discovered other sets of tracks I have never encountered before. What manner of beast made them? I could not say.
Spoke before balance. Which sort of balance are you talking about?
The balance. It is what the druids of Khuldahar hold sacred and have worked to preserve for generations. It is all around us. It is us. Balance is the harmony that is achieved when man and nature learn to coexist, no longer contending with one another, but coming together as two parts of a whole.
Sorry if you heard me snicker, I just had read this one. It's like, you really take this nature thing seriously, don't you? Dude. Let's see, what are we to do about all this?
I fear that if we do not soon discover the source of these disturbances, then all that we have worked for will be destroyed. The evil that has come to these mountains infects this town like a disease. As its people suffer, so does the tree suffer from the sickness that attacks the balance, corrupting it with its very presence. Already, the circle of warmth that radiates from the great oak has begun to recede. We were forced to abandon the outlying farmsteads as a result of the shrine's fading power. If we do not take action soon, I am afraid that the life-giving warmth will cease altogether.
Ew.
Both the great oak and the town, nestled within its roots, will die. This must not happen. We need your help.
Very well. Together we shall root out this evil that threatens this town. What must we do?
I suggest you begin by investigating the Vale of Shadows. It is a place not far from here. Darkness has always clung to the floor of the small canyon, as if the light of the sun itself were wary of the place. There are a number of ancient crypts hidden within the shadows of the Vale's narrow cliff walls. There have been rumors of the dead awakening and emerging from their dusty tombs to walk once more amongst men. If these rumors are true, then I suspect that whatever is responsible for disturbing their slumber may be behind the other disturbances as well. Go to the Vale of Shadows, learn what you can about the happenings there, then return here and we shall discuss a course of action. Good luck, and farewell.
Yes.
Please, you must make haste. Time works against us. We must discover the source of this evil before the balance is altered irrevocably.
Calm down. I thought you should know. I came across an ogre in the past outside the town. We came across an ogre in the past outside of town. This ogre calls himself Greed. He complained to us about a sharp pain in his head. Is there something you could do to help him?
Interesting. It is impossible to determine exactly what ails him without examining him myself, but I do know of an herbal remedy that may ease his suffering. If you like, I could tell you the recipe so that you may help him help himself.
Very well. What is this recipe?
Tell him to gather a handful of frost berries that grow throughout these mountains. He must squeeze the juices from the berries into a pot of boiling tundra grass. Once mixed, the entire brew must be consumed in order for the pain to subside.
I shall tell him. I'm sure he'll be grateful. Farewell. We will do that
best I can.
in a second, because we're gonna have a little bit of a fight coming up. And also, there's a couple of there's a specific quest in town we can do. Memory of the Arch Druid Arundel, founder of Khuldahar. I think it's this house, actually, that you don't want to go into unless you want to go ahead and do the Heart of Winter expansion. The Bioswale with Yanis! Run out, Rune! Two of them still chasing me! Rune, get help! Hey, where's the joking?
Butcher's work then.
Who did you piss off, dude? What
Actions must speak louder than words.
Ow! Ow! Well, on the upside, Eliandra freaking can level up now. Ow, again. Ow. She can learn level 2 spells. Fantastic. That's about it. Level 2. Let's see. Cure armor, strong unholy might, slow poison, spiritual hammer, silence, no enlightenment, aid, chat, old person? Honestly, silence sounds like a good thing to have on hand, just on hand.
At your service.
Here. May I help?
For
Yes?
fuck's sake! You can find a blacksmith.
As best I can.
Okay. Everyone gets set up. Alright. Nice. What the time during my ancestors have had to come. Last time I ever set foot anywhere near the Vale, there's some that's for certain. Those sorts of strange creatures roaming around there now. Vale? Vale of Shadows. Brother Silas and I made a pilgrimage there to pay our respects to a family crypt. That would do every year, but this time, I don't know. The Vale seems different. Cursed somehow. This time it was a people alive in the 80s and roaming past second travelers. My brother, where is he? Silas did a bacon. The largest Yeti I ever saw, he tore out the stone, took a piece out of it with his claws. He fell, then his toe, blood everywhere. There was nothing I could do. He was carried up barely early with his nose to his tail. If it happened in my head that actually happened, yeah, there really was nothing you could do. We could try to recover that heirloom for you. Can you tell us how to get to the Vale? We were taking the main path, but considering how a base were in the Vale, Arundel may know a safer path you can take. He wanders the mountains quite a bit, knows more hidden trails than there are branches on the great oak. Stone's the southwest of the tree. It's a two-story house made of stone. I already spoke to Arundel. Be on my way to soon. Well, anyways, thank you. Now the Silas is gone, the heirloom is all I have left to remember family by. Oh, I would appreciate a safe return. Also, if you come across any more Yetis, you might want to collect their pelts once you're done away with the beast. Colin, the blacksmith here in town, buys the pelts for a fair price. Or maybe able to make some out of the pelts too. Very well. Yeah, or it can make a set of Yeti iron armor. I don't remember it actually being any good, to be honest. I'm gonna go fight the blacksmith real quick, because I want to... Over here. Guys, over here. Jesus freaking Christ. Alright, the blacksmith. He's this way. Go away. That is the inn. That is where the quest I was talking about is at. Okay. It's hard to see what is actually a path and what's not. Sometimes in this game. And guys, what are you doing? For fuck's sake. Here's das blacksmith.
So be it.
Welcome, stranger. What can I do for you? Greetings. My name is Malcolm Fireheart. You must be Colin, the local blacksmith. I am Colin. If you need a sharp blade or stout mace, send them in the sea. Best take advantage while I'm still here. Whilst you're still here, are you going somewhere? I suppose so. For all the skullduggery that's been going around here, I imagine it will not be around much longer. I see. You are planning to leave town? Ah, I wish that were possible. The southern pass has long since been snowed in by this terrible weather we've been having. Now I tell you, it's tell that even the northern route of the downs is blocked by an avalanche. Mark my words, none of us will last through the winter. We're all done for. We've no intention of dying. We have no intention of dying here. What is it that you're so ready to lie in your own grave? Why is it you're so ready to lie in your own grave? Not much more to live for, really. My Mary passed a few years ago from a fever. And now my son's gone missing. Snatched him out of his bed in the middle of the night. Right out from under my nose. He was just a boy. Sorry, Colin. Any idea who or what took him? If I knew that, I wouldn't be standing around here pounding metal. Do you think I'd be standing around here pounding metal? He vanished, I tell you, with him going without a trace. We know Arundel couldn't find a trail. He got a nose for such things. I imagine whoever took him will be back for me next. I can't say it'd be a Milton. You have my sympathy, Colin. Perhaps you could show us your blades you have, so we might arm ourselves against the likes of the roads that abducted your son. Alright. He's got plague mail! Come on. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna sell the Yeti pelts. Ah! Aaron, on the other hand, could use his scimitar. Let's just start +1. He has a katana! What the hell? This can only be used by either gnome or halfling. Wow, sleep and fatigue. Oh my god. That's bullshit. If anything, a dwarf could use it. Freaking Kyrie could use it. Just helmet with ward for 400 years by halflings and gnomes in the small, virtually unknown community of Shepherd's Valley. Each dawn, the night watch captain with the hand over the helmet to the day watch captain. Each dusk, the day captain returned the helm. The cycle continued without fail until Felon took. A night watch captain decided to trade in the helm for another. The helmet probably would have been reigned in Gibbling Armstrong's curious armor shop for quite some time if a bored dwarf had bought it and sold it on his mantle in distant lands. Oh my god. Oh, ammo belt. Another jetpack. Alright. He is 40. Okay, so the chainmail's same way as the split mail, so I'm gonna go ahead. And get her some split mail. She can dual wield. Why is it? I know I made her a dual wielder. Oh, fuck me. I did not. Two-handed weapon style. Wait, no. Wait. Fucking hell. I may have to go back and redo her. How to do it when I level up, and if I could get a point. Two-handed weapon style. Oh, fucking hell. Damn it. Oh well, too late for that now. Let's get her some split mail. This weighs about the same as freaking chainmail. She can use with some better protection. Also, a better shield.
Yes.
Over here, east way, there's the inn. This is the tavern. We'll be going there in a bit. Right here is a temple to Ilmater. And here is a potion vendor. We're not going to him just yet. Oh yeah, I think I could have. Nope, probably not. Could have. Yeah, you talk to this lady, Amelia.
As best I can.
Hang on a second. I got me, baby. You don't join. Okay? You're a good girl. Oh, baby ducky. Okay. Keep your damn horse stables. I'll get to you in a moment, eh? Was this some sort of injury? Excuse me? I'm just surprised seeing you face a Khuldahar, that's all. And I never see another customer. The past baroness know it as is. You must be looking for something fierce to brave the winter's chill like that. Part of an expedition from East Haven, looking for the troubles in Khuldahar. Oh, that's so. Well, you shall be blessed then. Our bone-carving neighbors trudging through the drifts to make your reward. What's East Haven worried about us for? We heard of strange events in that region. Goblins, orcs, and humanoids seem to be gathering in East Haven and Khuldahar. Do you have any idea why? No, I don't. I mean, we had a share of raiders before, but this year's been worse than any other I recall. How so? Well, I've heard tales of raiders, goblins, and the likes never seen in the past before. Folks travelers have gone missing, and no one knows where. Lots of strange goings on, and God allow folks word. Why don't I speak to Arundel if his beard's any sign? He's got a lot knowing to his ears. You know, you can find him at the base of the tree. His two-story house to the south and west. Do you know where we can find a room for a night? Well, you're in and out of luck. We don't have any rooms, but that pug knows knee-high at the evening shade. Icewind has some rooms let. If you're interested, but I better hope we have enough coin, though I doubt a pile of gold will be enough for that copper clinching mole. Hardly a recommendation. I take it you don't care for this halfling much. It's nothing to do with him being a half a man. If so, then Mr. Khuldahar will be guilty. It's his manner. That ill-mannered excuse for a gunny sack came into ownership of the inn recently. It is a queer thing how he did it too. Oh, so? Well, the previous innkeeper, Eden, is one of the folks who have gone missing of late. Thing is, he's one of the only ones that seemed to know he was going missing. And claims he left a claim on who to pass it into. He claimed. This thing is, he's one of the only ones that seem to know he was going missing, because he left a claim on who to pass the inn to in case he needed to go be put to sleep with a shovel. Then, barely a day's gone. Except he's gone. Aldwin shows up like a winter wolf out of the fresh fallen snow, with the claim on his paws and sets up shop. Pretty as you please. Well, Eden could have just been looking ahead. People have legacies and wills all the time. Well, I knew Eden, and the fool was a right enough fella, but he had the palsy so bad he couldn't even write his own name, much less a claim, and that is if he was in the know about his letters, which he wasn't. I see. Interesting. Maybe I'll ask Alduin about the claim he has. In the meantime, where can I find a meal around here? If it's a melee after, tell the filthy goat why he'll teach wide spider squatting at the bar behind the bar to stop drinking the stock and fire up the oven. Best you shout. He's too deep in his cups to hear if you talk civilized like that. Alright. Amelia Barman at the Khuldahar Tavern mentioned the Alduin halfling had taken over ownership of the Evening Shade Inn when its previous owner vanished. Alduin presented a claim that seemed to indicate that Eldon knew he was going away, but according to Amelia, Eden didn't know how to write, and even if he did, he was stricken with the palsy. We should look into this. Alduin may know what happened to the missing people. Let's go!
As best I can.
Now let's go to the inn. Let's investigate this so-called claim. And we're not actually going to talk to him because I've done this quest before. I know where
listening.
exactly
I'll get right on
we need to go. And we're going to need our thief.
Sure.
Alright. Okay, where is it? That's mine. Aha! I think this is it. There it goes. Okay. Now we're gonna head back down.
As
Enjoy
you
the
wish.
party. The simple silver ring bears a inscription on the interior. It looks like the inscription was carved there by an expert silversmith. To the people of Khuldahar, should evening fall upon me, and my life be no more, I leave the evening shade to you. Please care for her as I did. Eden lasted the line of Kevon. Well, well, well! Hey, we need our
Yes.
man with the charisma.
I see.
You! Yeah, that's one. You looking for a room, or don't you just want to chill at the tail end? I got no room for stragglers, so show some corn and I'll show you the door. You old one? Yeah, maybe. Do I know you? Lilia the barmaid at the root cellar mentioned you. She said you bought this in from a man named Aiden before he vanished, that is. Lilia! That dried up Surrey wench with the voice of the harpy? Yeah, I know her, and she's right. I did buy the place for Eden, and I'm looking in to look. See why the old dodger wanted to sell this in and vanish right quick. Why? Well, he struck me with this old and not much business to be had. Went to choke off all the choked up all the passes, so it means no caravans and no businesses. I hope old Eden got buried in a snowdrift and used as a true to bone my no. Anyway, the claim's mine, so I got to make it. Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I found this ring upstairs to cast doubt upon your claims. What? This ring has an inscription on the inside that looks like the real claim to the Cid. Why would you be the owner when this claim says different? Oh, so you stooped to forcing your way into locked containers in people's houses before, haven't you? Before you accuse me of doing anything wrong, maybe you should look to yourself. You're a paladin, right? What's a holy-handed soldier doing enforcing locks, eh? Oh, so you knew it was locked upstairs? No, I didn't know it was locked upstairs. Look, I don't have to explain anything. You're right. I will take Eden's ring to the elders of this town. Let them decide how to deal with this. Perhaps they will call on Eden Shea with the ring and speak to him about this. Justice must be served. Look, hold on. Here's what happened. First off, I never laid a hand on Eden. So Eden is dead. Well, yes, but it's not my fault. I came into the inn one night after barely making my way through Khuldahar Pass, see? And here he is lying on the floor, or the inn cold as stone. And I've been through the past before. He been talking with the old food, but I knew he didn't have any family. What did you do with the body? There have been rumors of people going missing, so I buried the body outside town. Then, well, I dug up some venom ink and set up a claim. Granted, I stripped him of his belongings, and I shouldn't throw away that damn ring. But look, I'm not doing any harm. He didn't have any family, and this town needs an end. So why'd you do it? You probably won't be able to sell this place, you know. The storm season closed off the caravan routes too often to turn any profit. I know, it's just... I don't know, I'm sick of traveling. And I suddenly got the urge to settle. Blame the halfling on me, I suppose. At least I didn't try to give myself some glorified bullhole and soak a stick-away pap until I died of boredom. I think that's a Lord of the Rings reference. Look, it's good you didn't hurt Eden. You shouldn't have hit the body and falsified the claim. There were people here that probably knew him and cared for him. They would have liked to have paid their respects. Besides, as the Eden Ring states, the inn belongs to Khuldahar, not you. What you did was wrong. Yeah, well, before you start getting any more preaching on me, seems that you need to stop your habit of breaking and entering. That stinks of a thief, and by my reckoning, that puts us about the same level. Fair enough. Nonetheless, I would like to speak to the town elders and let them know what you've done. If you don't, I will speak to them, and it will be worse for you in the long run. Look, what's to keep me from getting out of town? Well, you won't get far. An avalanche has sealed off the pass. Plus, there are raiders scouring the mountains. Just confess to the elders. All right, damn it! I'll go look to them. I'll go talk to them. Now stop bothering me. Alright. Yeah! We can spend the 5 gold. Because we all need a rest before heading out. Yay!
What is it you require?
So that's done.
As best I can.
I gotta work on a better voice for that. Starting to do voices, I'm doing voices lately because my throat is just not working with me today. I'll work on it, and if not, I may just stop doing voices altogether, to be honest. I'll do what I can. Alright. Let's go explore the Vale of Shadows.
It shall be done.
God. Akide. Yeah. It's this way. Leeches! Holy crap!
Here they are.
Oh God, they're killing us!
Yes, of
Here
course.
I
Oh
come.
my God, he's like fucking
Hell's
going.
come with me.
Hang on. Oh, fucking hells.
At your service.
I didn't even friggin' see that. Ow! Okay.
I'm ready.
We are okay. Please heal David.
Immediately.
Do not worry, we're gonna explore every single bit of this place. It would also help if my freaking mage did not go first. Right. David, would you fucking quit going first? That's a shadow. Interesting. More shadows! What the hell is that? shots. Ah. Oh, fucking hells. Okay. Anyway. Okay, his fire level went up. For her, sorry, both the fighter level. Oh, no, it's just the fire level. Ah, you got her on. Got to fix that. Alright. Oh, it's just a fighter level that went up. Okay. Okay, she's not too far away from leveling up on her thief again. Okay. Let's go in here. And skeleton!
As best prepare yourself.
And what the hell is that? What is that? Is that pretty cool? What is that?
A stout sword
That's
and
a
sturdy
cat!
shield can take you
Fucking
far.
hells. I remember I gasped
This time,
paralyzed.
actions must speak. It
I'm
is a
not
shame
sure
that we must
about
resort
this.
to violence.
Come then, let us begin.
A stout sword and sturdy shield can take you far.
Here I
then,
come.
Let us begin.
The hells
That's a
come
cool.
with me.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Ow. Okay.
Yes, as best I can.
What's this thingy? See a key. Identify. Potion of healing. It removes fear. So we went ahead to carry the Yeti pelts. There we go.
What is it you require?
This is a bronze statue of a robed figure. There's nothing remarkable about this piece. Two-handed sword, long sword. More skeletons!
Prepare
I'll do my
yourself.
best to keep myself out of trouble. Feel my sting.
At your service.
Yes. Fine by me.
Check traps, lady! Run away!
Yes.
A stout sword and sturdy shield can take you far.
Orders?
High quality. If anything you want to grab from these guys, it will be the high quality stuff because I'm right, they stuff for good. There we go, it's just to give it a different look. That's better.
Ready. I'll take care of it.
Yes.
Jeez, just regular thought. Okay.
So be it.
I'm listening. I'll take care of it.
Finest lug sword.
What is it you require? As best I can.
Wow! strength. Grace. There we go. There. Go ahead, quick save. Alright.
At your service.
Alright. Let's see me.
I'm listening. This one's mine.
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
What's up? I'll take care of it.
You need to. What the? Ow!
Yes, I see.
Dash and slash.
Kill the cool. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Let me heal. Ooh. Do not have to fucking stop. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. This is leather armor +1. It is exactly the same as the studded leather. But it's magical, so we're gonna put it on. Alright. We're coming up on the 1 hour mark, folks. And then we'll end the video here. Next, we will continue Veil of Shadows. In the Veil of Shadows.
I see.
Till then, like and subscribe, comments and opinions and anything. Advice, opinions, everything. I need it all in the comments below. See you then.